Good morning, everyone, and welcome to SLC News. My name is Adam Jackson, and I want to highlight some of the good news stories that are happening right here at Spring Lake Church. We begin with this quarantine. This quarantine has been a challenging time for all of us. We've added new words into our vocabulary, words like social distancing. We have heard the word unprecedented an unprecedented amount of times. Yet, in the midst of everything that has been happening, in the midst of these challenging times, there has been incredible good that is happening in the midst of this situation. One of the good things that's been happening is that our life groups have continued to meet. Groups like Kurt and Kelly Pishek's group that have continued to meet virtually, studying God's Word together, praying and encouraging one another. We've also had life groups like Jim and Karen DeLaurel's group that have served together. Jim and Karen, why don't you share with us a little bit about what you did during this time?
Hi, the DeLaurel Life Group has been able to provide a couple of meals for St. John Homeless Shelter during this time. One while they were down at Spring Lake downtown, and another one while they are currently at San Luis Manor.
Thanks, Jim and Karen. Not only have our life groups continued to meet together virtually and serve together, but we've also been able to continue to offer our starting point and membership classes. One of our attendees that recently attended has never even stepped foot on a Bellevue or downtown campus, but found us online as she just moved to Green Bay from Waukesha in March. I'd like to introduce you to Katie.
So I asked my mentors, my chiropractic mentors, hey, what's a good church around here? I'm looking, and they mentioned Spring Lake. I checked Google, I obviously read the reviews, and I was like, okay, this seems like what would be the best fit for me. And that's how I learned about Spring Lake Church. I got here around March, and so I was in the office for a few weeks before the quarantine, but I really didn't get a chance to get settled into Green Bay and find the groove and the vibe. And I just saw that Spring Lake offered the sessions online. So I was like, perfect, this is a good way for me to start. I can't get out anyway. Because I would have checked out in person, but it's like, I felt like something was better than nothing. So far, my impression of Spring Lake, it has reminded me very much of my home church back in Waukesha. It reminded me a little bit of Elmbrook, which is what I loved. And that's what I loved about Elmbrook, was just the whole community vibe. What's the best way? When you walk through the doors, you feel welcomed. That was the vibe I got from Elmbrook, and that's the vibe I actually got right away from Spring Lake, just being online. So it's like, oh yeah, once this opens up, I'm going to be able to go in there and walk in and be welcome.
Welcome to Spring Lake, Katie. And that will do it for SLC News. I'm Adam Jackson, and I want to remind you, keep looking up. God is at work. He's doing good in the midst of this situation. Have a great day, everybody.